You ready to get into the news here?
Alrighty.
All right. We're going to start with... So Hitch 2 is in development.
Oh, wow.
That based on that movie from 20 years ago with Will Smith there.
Mm-hmm.
The director of the original movie apparently wanted to back out of making the movie like right before because he didn't like the direction, I guess, was going in or something. But
Okay.
I guess he stayed on. But he basically said, hey, they're making another one without me. So,
Rip.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, if he had the bad time, maybe they're like, yeah, you could just not do it. So, yeah. Are you even interested in another Hitch movie? I don't know what they would talk about, but.
Well, I mean, the fall off of Will Smith should be studied. But
Yeah.
I think he's lost a lot of interest, but I mean, Bad Boys did really good. So.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, now that I think about it, there is actually plenty they could talk about in a movie. It's very different from 20 years ago when that movie was made. Right? There's social media and stuff like that, and dating apps and things. So I'm sure they could talk about stuff.
That's true. There is plenty. Yeah, there's like you said, there's plenty of substance there, but I don't know how they carry the old story into this new story, because he got married. He wasn't really supposed to be doing it anymore. So are they just going to they got divorced and she's not in the movie anymore? Like, how are they going to explain that?
I think, who was it? Ava Mendes was who he ends up with. I don't even think she's acting anymore. So, I mean, you could pretty easily write her out.
I mean, but if she gets written out, I guess she'd have to be on a trip or something, because I feel like it would ruin the first movie if they broke up, because the whole point was finding love. And then you find out 20 years later, they failed.
I mean, that's a good point. Yeah, I don't know. I think they could write around.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's not possible. They will have to do that, because if they do something, just a throwaway line, I will be upset with it, because I do like that first movie. I think that's a great movie.
He could just say he's a reformed coach or something. It's not just, he doesn't. Okay. It doesn't have to be. They broke up or something.
Okay, well, they can't do that. But yeah, I guess if he's a coach, but he's no longer Mr. Ladies Man. Because he was the ladies man, and he would show you how to pick up women.
Yeah, I think they could just, I don't know. This is also really, really early, so it's not set in stone or anything. So, but I mean, I would probably watch another one. I haven't seen the first one in a long time.
I would think it would make more sense to do a remake of it, with just a whole new cast. Do it with younger people. I think that would make more sense.
And then just have it current.
Still current. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's
you
true.
Would still have to find someone very charismatic.
I think you could do a TV show where it's just every week he's helping somebody.
Okay. Yeah.
But
I mean, they kind of did a newer version of this with the Steve Carell movie and Ryan Gosling. It's pretty much the same premise.
Yeah, Crazy Stupid Love. I like that movie.
Yeah, that's a funny movie. So they kind of did it already, but I still think that was a little far back before all of the new ways of dating.
That's one of the 3 movies with Emma Stone and Ryan Gosling.
Oh, the other one I know is the dancing one. The dancing and the singing.
Land.
Yeah. I don't know what's the other one.
Yeah, no one remembers the third one. It's Gangster Squad.
Yeah, I don't even know what that is. So
yeah, exactly. That's a trivia question for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I've definitely had that playing trivia with Dad, and definitely gotten that right because nobody gets that other movie but me. But um, yeah, I mean, I haven't seen Gangster Squad, but I know the other two are good movies. So yeah, I mean that's a good point. Um, but that's still old at this point. That's like
Yeah,
2012
no, that's what I was saying. Yeah, that's
or
old.
something.
So they
Like,
could still have more substance for the modern era of dating. You know?
yeah, they haven't done anything particularly like that. So we'll see. So Paddington in Peru is coming out this week in the good old United States. It's already come out overseas. They have already confirmed that we're getting a fourth one.
Oh,
Um,
cool.
the Studio Canal, who's the like British film studio, the president said that more movies are on the way, a TV show and a theatrical, or not theatrical, yeah, theatrical production, a musical is being developed as well. So they're all in
Right.
on
So this
Paddington
is
because
all
that
Paddington stuff, is what you're saying.
all
Yeah.
Paddington. This studio is basically Paddington. Like
Okay.
they're making money because of Paddington. Studio Canal. Yeah, it's like that first Paddington made over $300 million. Like, and I'm sure they made those for $6.22. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So we'll see what happens there. I mean, I think we're definitely we're going to talk about Paddington in a couple weeks. So, and I'm assuming that's going to be your first one,
Yeah.
uh, which I can guarantee you is the worst one of the three.
Probably.
Um,
Yeah.
so good one to start on, but that's okay.
It's okay. I
And
probably
then
wouldn't have liked it even if it was the first one anyway. So
I don't know, Andrew. Those are good
look,
movies. Those are like
I'll watch
universally
Paddington
beloved.
1 when you watch um what is it where they have to stay quiet? Quiet Place.
I could do that.
You gotta watch Quiet
I could
Place
do that.
1. Yeah.
You're on. I'll do it.
Okay.
I'll watch Quiet Place 1 if you watch Paddington
Yeah.
1.
You definitely get more of a win than me, but yeah.
Well, you said I wouldn't, so I would.
Okay.
But
Maybe.
you won't because you don't want to
I
watch it.
really don't, but
Yeah, it's a
yeah.
good movie. Anyway, yeah. So more Paddington on the way. Um, so Guy Ritchie's next movie is going to be a drama, but they're saying it is going to be in line with like a gentleman movie and TV show. So like British, you know, highfalutin British people. Um, it's going to be called Wife and Dog. And these are our cast members so far: Rosamund Pike, Anthony Hopkins, Benedict Cumberbatch, Cosmo Jarvis, James Norton, Patty Constantine.
This is a movie? Sorry.
Yeah, movie written directed by Guy Ritchie. A brilliant scientist uncovers a leading pesticide's toxicity, igniting a battle against its powerful manufacturer amid rising paranoia and anger.
Sounds good.
Yeah, so Guy Ritchie has had some good stuff recently. Um, he's slowed down a little bit. I guess people aren't just giving him money, throwing him money and do whatever.
I don't know. I mean, he had to make the TV show, right? And that takes much longer than making a movie.
I mean, he had in the last 2 years, he's put out like 4 movies and a TV show. So
I mean, that seems like a lot. I guess you're saying because he's had a bit of a. Maybe he's taking a break. Maybe he's tired of the money.
I mean, yeah, sure, yeah, whatever. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how this one is. I mean, if it's like The Gentleman, I like the movie The Gentleman is really good. So I think the show was good too.
Yeah, no, that
But I
was
like the movie
definitely one of the
more.
better
But I
shows
thought the
of
show was good.
last year. Yeah, I think it'll be good. I think I've pretty much I like this guy as well. I know you like him, so I think I'm down to just
Hmm.
watch pretty much anything that he puts out at this point. Um,
Everything except Aladdin.
oh, he did that.
Yeah,
I mean, they were never gonna live up to the original, so I mean,
I know that's your favorite. I mean, my favorite. Well, that's your favorite, Mulan.
Mulan, Aladdin, yeah, they're like both up there. Yeah,
I mean, Mulan is probably my favorite, and they just murdered that. Took that behind the bar to completely shot
yeah,
that one.
no, they
Um,
did.
Hercules, I love. And we'll see if that ever
You just
happens.
don't
Um,
like you don't want it to happen because they're gonna ruin it. Be
mm.
grateful they haven't done that.
Well, the rumor was that they were thinking about doing Hercules, but from Hades' perspective, like Maleficent. And I'm like, no, I don't want that. I don't
Why?
want the villain's perspective. I want the freaking
Yeah.
movie. I want, yeah,
Zero to hero.
with the songs
Yeah,
and
it has some
stuff.
good music.
Mm-mm. Really good music. Um, so I don't know. We'll see if that even ever happens. But yeah, I mean, we got Snow White coming up, and that looks interesting. So,
Yes, I'm sure
um,
it'll be all the buzz for how hard it flops for like a week or two, and then everyone will forget about it.
I'm glad I didn't pick it in the draft. I wasn't gonna
I
touch it.
wasn't gonna
So
touch it either.
yeah, I mean, I think it'll do okay. I don't think it's gonna do that bad, but it's not like worth it for me. I don't want to root for
I
that.
think he picked it way too early. I would have picked.
He picked it like
Yeah, I
fifth of
would
his
have like
list. I
that would have
mean,
been like eighth or ninth, and it would have been like, I guess I'll take it at this point.
well, that's how he felt when he
Yeah, I
took it.
just think he did that too early.
Yeah, I don't even know why we started talking about this. Anyway, let's talk. Aladdin. He did Aladdin. That's why. Okay, let's talk about this first image we have of Johnny Cage, played by Carl Urban. So we have a fake movie poster called Uncaged Fury. Um, with we got Carl Urban, clean shaven, with the sunglasses, the classic Johnny Cage look. Um, it says from the makers of Rebel Without a Cage. There. Um, what do you think of this image? Our first look at Johnny
Um,
Cage.
on it. So this isn't real, is what you're saying, or it is real?
What do you
Like
mean?
the image is real? Like that's okay.
This is
Okay, because
real
it looks kind of
promotional
funky.
material.
Yeah. Maybe it's supposed to be like an old
Um,
school styled movie poster, maybe is what they're going for. Okay.
yeah,
Um, I mean, it's better than that one Superman thing with him putting on his socks. So that we got.
that was just a still image. This is like a promotion, like a photo, like a promotional poster for this
Okay,
movie.
fine. I mean, it was like our first look at this character that we've never seen played by this person. It's kind of the same thing, but I think it was better than that.
All I kn- yeah, all putting on his socks. All I know is my feelings I feel are justified. He looks old and he looks weird as Johnny Cage.
Yeah.
He's too old. He should, if this was 15 years ago, perfect casting. He's too freaking old.
Yeah. Well, hopefully in action it won't look so goofy, but he still is the right person to play it. I don't. You couldn't come up with someone better. So
Glenn Powell very
no,
easily could play
no,
the role.
no.
Handsome,
He looks
not
like it.
50.
But no, he can't act it. That's my problem with it.
It's fine. It's fine. It's Glenn Powell, but that's okay. He's literally like the choice right there. He's
No,
jacked, in shape, handsome guy. I
I
mean, he doesn't have to be a spectacular actor. The joke is that he's a bad actor,
I guess
actually.
that's true. I
Johnny
did
Cage.
see him in that romantic comedy, and I did enjoy it, and that was kind of hokey, but
And I think Glenn Powell is a good actor, so
yeah,
it's okay. Uh,
short
you had him right there. He's probably Carl Urban's probably cheaper. I just
probably.
I don't know. I think you should have gotten somebody else, really. I mean, but whatever.
Guess we'll find
Um,
out.
who knows? Maybe he'll be spectacular and this movie will be
Honestly,
fantastic.
I
But
don't see how this one isn't better than the first one.
I like the first one. So, I mean, I got what I wanted. I got fighting and I got
I
Scorpion and
mean, they
Sub
had a good
Zero.
fight
And
at the beginning. The lead was boring, so hopefully,
yeah, but he's not going to be the lead in this one. It's pretty
oh, he's
clear.
not. No, yeah, I know that. So I'm saying,
He'll
yeah,
be in it, but
I'm assuming
yeah.
Johnny Cage is the lead.
I mean, he'll
He's
be.
definitely in it.
I think he'll be like. I don't think he's the lead, but I think they'll just focus more on ensemble cast instead
Okay.
of
Yeah,
having
that's
a
why I think this one
lead.
will be better.
And this one will probably have the actual Mortal Kombat
Tournament, yeah.
like tournament. Yeah. So, I mean, they got a whole bunch. They got a whole bunch of people. It's not just like person number one, person number two. They have like Sindel and they have
Yeah.
Noob and they have other characters in
Ooh,
there. So.
noob, Cybot.
Yeah. Well, it's played by the same guy who was Sub-Zero in the
Okay,
first
cool.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
Cool.
that the
Well,
video
I
game
mean,
adaptation that you were talking about?
no, I'm talking about there's. I have a nice list,
Okay.
and I want your opinion on what you're interested in. All right, let me grab that list here. So we got a whole bunch of things, and the reason why I'm bringing this up at all is because, what's his name? Simu Liu is trying to get Sleeping Dogs to be
Oh yeah, I
adapted.
heard about that. Hmm. I mean, it's essentially just GTA, but overseas. I don't know where it takes place. Probably Japan.
I'm assuming they're aren't they like the Yakuza or
Yeah.
something?
Mm-hmm. I haven't played
I
the
mean,
games all that much. I have played a little. Um,
you could make one that works. I mean, you just do like the mafia, but
yeah, but yeah.
they're the
Mm-hmm.
Yakuza. I think you could easily do that and have a good action movie. But I'm not seeing anything that would be like. I'm not seeing any great movies. I'm seeing like good action movies, and you just have the name slapped on it.
True. Yeah, I have no idea
Anyway,
how good the story
so
is of Sleeping Dogs if they're literally going to pull the story from the game and then try to make that happen.
yeah. All right. So I'm gonna read you a nice list here, and you let me know what you're interested in. Okay. Silent Hill, Watch Dogs, Death Stranding, Dead by Daylight, Dredge, Duke Nukem, uh, Ghosts of Tsushima.
Mm-hmm.
Tsushima. I
You
don't
had
know how
it,
to say it.
Tsushima. Yeah.
Tsushima. Helldivers, Horizon Zero Dawn, Just Cause, Zelda, Metal Gear, Outlast, Pac-Man, Portal, Rabbids, Resident Evil, Saints Row, Shinobi, Sifu, Streets of Rage. Yeah, that's everything that I've actually heard
Where
of.
are we going? You're telling me possibly
It,
adaptations for all of this. Is that what you're saying?
all of these, quote unquote, in development.
By who? Oh, this is just like a
I
list of a bunch of different people doing things.
Yeah, they have like some are Universal, Sony, Skydance, Legendaries.
Oh man,
Yeah, there's a whole bunch.
there
Lionsgate,
is so
Warner
much to
Brothers.
unpack with that. Then, because that we could be here forever talking about this.
I'm not saying we could talk. I'm saying, are you what? Which ones are you actually interested in?
Ghost of Tsushima would be pretty cool.
Ghost of
It's a
Tsushima. Now that one has a director, I believe.
okay.
Yes, this one has a director, and that is Chad Stahelski, who is John Wick
Oh,
guy.
okay. So that movie's gonna be awesome. Um,
That's Sony. Sony would be making the movie because that's PlayStation, I
yeah, it's
believe.
pretty much samurais and ninjas and having being honorable versus being, you know, stealthy is weak and stuff. I could see it, yeah. And it's an invasion. So yeah. It'd be like a war thing. That could be pretty cool. Maybe almost like a Shogun type of show. Um, there were so many more. I mean, like Resident Evil's already been done several times. I think wasn't there a trailer? Wasn't there something?
That was
Something
that
else?
was they're doing a new one.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know we didn't. That did come out though recently, right? We just didn't talk about it.
there was one. There was one like a year ago. I want to
Okay.
say it was like a TV looking, like a
Uh,
TV ish looking
oh, I
movie.
know what I'm thinking of. There's like some Batista movie with the Resident Evil lady. I assume it's probably the same director.
Yes, the same
Yeah, okay.
director. Yeah,
Sorry, I'm
it's
getting off topic here.
yeah.
There were so many more. I don't care about Watch Dogs. Um, I don't know. You'd have to read them off again. Pac Man.
Okay, so I'll talk to you about the ones that actually have directors, not just they're
Okay.
in development. So yeah, there's that one. Jack and Dexter, Ruben Fleischer, who directed, um, he directed Venom, the first Venom,
Another
um,
another Sony
Zombieland.
thing.
Yeah, he directed both the Zombieland movies, and he's directing this one that's coming out this year. Now You See Me. Obviously, he was with the people who did
Okay, so some
was in
hits and some
Zombieland.
misses. Um,
Just Cause is
okay.
Angel Manuel Soto. He did Blue Beetle. He's the director of Blue Beetle. Wes Ball is the Maze Runner guy. He's directing the Zelda movie. He also did Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, which was the most recent one.
So is it going to be a live action Zelda
Uh,
then? Oh,
yes.
wow. I am definitely interested in that one. I love Zelda. The previous one, I don't know too much about Jack and Dexter. I haven't played any of them.
Yeah, I don't know anything about Jack and Dexter. The director's not bad. Just Cause, that's just like an action
Yeah,
one, right?
pretty much action. The whole thing with that one is it'd be really hard to do, but he essentially like slingshots onto like a wall like Batman, pulls himself to it, but then opens up his parachute and he's like gliding on the parachute and that's how you get around. But you literally can do that to like jets and like take them over and pull people out of
Okay.
them.
Yeah. This one's like
Yeah.
ridiculous, right? That it could be fun. I think. I think they could make it fun. It could be like extreme sports, drone shots, and stuff like
Okay, yeah,
that.
like a
Yeah.
triple
Okay.
X type of thing. Sure.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. The most ball. J.J. Abrams Portal film. That I think this has been like long in development, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I mean, I know there's been about a million YouTube videos of Portal, just like because you can kind of do camera tricks with it, right? But
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this has long been
yeah,
yeah. Since 2013, they said they were going to
yeah.
make this
So
movie.
maybe
So,
it'll happen. Who knows?
and JJ's been attached for that long. Yeah, it's
Well,
that.
if it does
I don't
happen, hopefully that means they make a Portal 3 because that game is fire.
know. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, Resident Evil movie. Zach Kreger, who he's gotten popular recently because he made that movie Barbarian, which was apparently a a good horror movie. So that might get people kind of interested because if you can make a good horror movie, maybe you can make a good Resident Evil.
Yeah, well, we definitely know the old guy who's been doing 12 million of them are not good. I don't think any of them are good, but they seem to have made money at some point. I guess they just make them for $5 type of thing.
Saints Row movie, F. Gary Gray, um, who's done like Straight Outta Compton. He did some Fast and the Furious movies, Law Abiding Citizen, The Italian Job.
Makes sense. I mean,
But that's been in development for
okay.
like 5 years. So
Yeah, I'm sure the game didn't help the process on the movie. The game was garbage. Um,
and then last year, Shinobi, um, directed by Sam Hargrave, who is the Extraction director of the Extraction
okay.
movies.
What game is it? Oh,
Shinobi.
I don't know what that game is. Um,
I'm gonna guess you're a
oh
Shinobi.
yeah, you're probably a ninja. Yeah, I don't. I maybe this is like an older game. I don't know what that game is. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, there's some other bigger ones like a Duke Nukem, Horizon Zero Dawn, Helldivers, Dredge, Dead by Daylight, Death Stranding. They're popular games, but we have, and we'll know who will be could like studios that can make them, but we have no like people attached,
I think
writers or
Horizon
anything.
Zero Dawn could be really cool, but it would need a huge budget. Like we would need like Jurassic World type of budget to pull that off
Mm-hmm,
correctly.
mm-hmm.
Or you do it like in a much smaller version and do like a TV show and you make it more of like not really like a spectacle, but just like trying to survive or something. But I think the first version's probably better.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I mean, I most of those are all PlayStation because Sony
Yeah,
has PlayStation
they got
and
they
has a
took a
film
dip
studio, right?
with Last of Us. I'm trying to think if they had anything else, but I know that it was pretty successful for them. So I think they're just like put it all out there pretty much.
Well, I know that they have. I mean, what's it called? Until Dawn that comes out this year. That's PlayStation,
Yeah.
right? Game. Um, so, Street Fighter movie is being made. Already has a release date, March 20th, 2026. It's Sony is releasing it. Um, yeah. Let's see. Boo, boo, boo. Yeah, 2023 they announced they're making it. Uh,
It's kind of crazy that
yeah.
Sony hasn't tapped into their game division stuff earlier. Like,
I don't know. I think they. I mean, there's a lot of video game movies that went bad, right? It's only until recently that people have been actually making video game movies that
I
haven't
guess
sucked,
that's
sucked complete
true.
and utter
Yeah.
donkey. So yeah,
Yeah.
so we'll see. Um, That's all the news that I got
Yeah, quite a
today.
bit. No God of War, huh?
I didn't
Uh,
see it on the list,
that,
so must be not
that
being
would
made.
be huge. That is already a beloved game. And,
Yeah, maybe I missed it on the list, but I haven't. Maybe they took it out of development. Maybe it's on the back burner.
okay. No. I could already see either a show or a movie of just like talking about gods and gods fighting, and then we focus on Kratos type of thing. I think it's an easy figure out how to do this movie type of thing.
Agreed. I think it could be. I just didn't. It wasn't on the list. That doesn't mean it
True,
doesn't
true.
exist. Maybe it just was not on the
Yeah.
list. All right. Are we ready to get into some trailers here? Hop
Oh
on the
yeah, we
trailer
haven't even
train
done
here.
trailers. Holy. Okay. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So Andrew brought this to my attention. I don't think we talked about the Jurassic World trailer. Did you watch the trailer
Oh
for
yeah, I
Jurassic World?
did. Did you go back and
Okay.
rewatch or something or listen?
Yeah, I don't think we talked about it. I can't remember talking
Okay.
about it with you.
Yeah.
So I'll give just quick
Well, they
thoughts,
had a
I
new
think.
trailer at the
Um,
Super Bowl that we definitely didn't talk about because our last episode was before it. So
well, they put out the trailer before it, and then they might have done,
just like a shorter
the
version.
the
Okay.
30-second spot. Yeah.
Um, no, I think we did talk about it. We just were like kind of. I know you talked to me about the new cast, but I don't know if that was on the podcast. So
Yeah, you got Jonathan Bailey from Wicked. You have Scarlett Johansson, Mahershala Ali. Good cast. You know. Um, the director is Gareth Edwards. He did Godzilla. He did The Creator. He did Rogue One. Good director. I think The Creator was a really well done movie, and he did it cheaply. I think that's probably why they picked him up to do this movie. I thought it looked fun. People were kind of crapping on it online, but I thought the trailer looked fun. It actually looks like a fun movie. It doesn't look fun in the fact that it's like in a bad way, like fun, like I'm gonna have a good time watching the movie. Fun dinosaur attacking
yeah, it kind
people.
of looked
Fun.
like that Kong movie, but a little bit less. The like most recent one where they're literally messing with gravity and they're fighting in the air. And you did like that
I liked
movie,
it.
yeah.
I like those. I don't know. Those work for me
Um,
for some reason. I like that
is
stuff.
that
So
better than what we were getting before? Probably. I cannot tell you. I don't even know if I saw the last one, but it doesn't.
we
Okay.
definitely did because we probably
Yeah.
talked about it. I mean, Godzilla. He directed that Godzilla, the first one of these new ones. This director, but that's the one that you don't see Godzilla until
Yeah.
like
I
halfway
know
through
I
the
didn't
movie.
see that one. I hadn't seen any of the Godzillas until this last one. So, um, yeah. Anyways, on this trailer, yeah, it looks fun, I guess. I don't know. I'm really not interested in Jurassic World at all. I'm just hoping it doesn't make a billion this time. I am kind of hoping it doesn't do well.
No, I mean, they all have,
Yeah, it probably
so
will.
I don't see why it wouldn't.
Hopefully, this one's good and it actually deserves some money this time. That's all I can say.
I think it'll be a better movie. I really do. I really do. I mean, I have faith in the people that are in it and the people that are making it. So I haven't disliked a movie that guy's made yet. Um, so yeah, I'm down. Because I was out on Jurassic World as well until I heard who's in it and who's making it. So we'll see. All right, let's talk about things I'm completely and utterly not into, which is Smurfs. So we got a trailer for the
How
Smurfs movie
dare
here.
you?
like you say, like you care about Smurfs or something, or
I am
anybody
so
actually cares
excited for
about Smurfs.
Smurfs. I used to watch them so much when I was a kid. No,
Did you?
no,
Yeah, I didn't think so. And you picked this movie for your draft for some reason.
because I saw Rihanna was attached to it, and
Oh, it's definitely a vehicle for Rihanna,
yes,
that's for sure.
I mean, how else?
She made this movie as a vehicle for herself. She got her songs in it. She's the voice
I'm
of
hoping it's
Smurfette.
like a troll situation. You know, Timberlake's pretty much attached to it, making music for it. People like Trolls. Does it look as good as Trolls? No, I don't even think Trolls is that good. I don't think it matters to the kids, really. So, um, it releases in July. July is very packed. I'm glad I didn't pick any of those movies. At least mine's a kid, so it's kind of
Except for
a
that
little
one.
separate from it's what is it, Jurassic World into um
I think Jurassic World is June, but
okay,
end
it's
of
like
June. So you got
yeah,
Jurassic World,
Superman and then
Superman,
something else after that one.
that movie, and
It's
then
like a biggie, like that people something
oh,
Fantastic
Fantastic
Four,
Four.
yeah. So that's like back to
Yeah.
back. I'm hoping they just eat each other and they bring all of it down.
I'm okay. I'm okay if Jurassic World kills it and then Superman kills it and eats Fantastic Four's lunch. I'm
I
okay with that because I don't have
I
that.
honestly I think Jurassic World will probably just eat both of the other ones. I think that's what's going to happen, but we'll see.
I don't think Jurassic World is exactly the same audience as like a Superman,
You're crazy.
but
That's the same audience.
um let's see coming I'll take a look and see if I remember correct, if that is correct. Let's see, go to July here. So, okay. Yeah. Things should have moved to June, man. Uh,
So it is all in July.
so you got so you got ballerinas in June. How to Train Your Dragon. There's nothing for like the last couple weeks in June. July 2nd. So for the July 4th weekend is Jurassic World. Um, the next week, literally the next week is Superman. And then the week after that is Smurfs, and then the week after that is Fantastic Four.
Whew. I think Smurfs is kind of safe just because it's not a kids movie. I'd be worried if it was next to another kids movie, which it's not. I don't think. So
Well, a couple weeks later is when The Bad Guys 2 comes out, August
yeah,
1st.
I think that's enough spacing for them both to live, you know, and both make money. Um, the other ones are very close together, a week apart from each other.
I don't know
They're fighting for
why
screens.
something wouldn't have moved into June. That's weird.
Yeah, so have fun with that.
Well, How to Train Your Dragon, that's Universal, and then Jurassic World comes out like 2 weeks later, and that is Universal as well. That's kind of weird that they're actually like
Yeah,
kind of
but I don't know.
close together.
Yeah,
Nothing wanted to move to August, I
yeah.
guess,
That seems to always be the
or up.
case. No one wants to release in August. I mean, it is late. It's essentially most of the people are back in school and whatnot, so it makes sense for kids' movies. But I don't see why like a Superman could move to August and be healthy. I don't know. I guess kids probably want to see Superman too. So
Thunderbolts is May. That's interesting. Okay, Mission Impossible's May. I mean, I think it's shaping up to be quite the summer. I think Smurfs looks like crap, um,
I mean,
which is what we were
yeah,
talking about.
I think most kids' movies look like crap. So um, I'm hoping it still rakes in money. But yes, I agree. It doesn't look like a great movie. Lots of, blue jokes, Smurf and this and Smurf and that. Yeah, very kiddie looking. I'd probably compare it looking to like Garfield type of thing. Um,
Yeah, I mean, I think to you're saying like I hope it's like a troll. Trolls was a better movie. The first one is a better movie. I could just tell
I
by
agree.
that
This isn't
this trailer.
the Smurfs' first outing. They've had other Smurf movies.
I don't know why they're trying to stop trying to make Smurfs happen. This is the fourth one. I don't even understand why they're making another one of these
I
movies.
don't know. Hopefully,
Um,
Rihanna can dig this out of the dirt. That's pretty much what I'm seeing. Just make
she made an animated movie in the past and called
yeah,
Home,
yeah,
and
yeah,
it didn't
yeah.
do anything. I don't
Whatever.
know.
As long as there's like one catchy song in this, I think it can take off. It just needs one catchy song. So I hope you wrote a good song, Rihanna.
I mean, it can be catchy, but it doesn't mean they're going to see the movie. You just listen to the song.
I mean, yeah, true. But once they
Yeah.
hear the song, they're
I
like,
don't
oh,
know.
I want to see the movie.
I wasn't interested before. This trailer makes me even less interested because this looks like crap. So, now for a kids movie that I actually am interested in, How to Train Your Dragon. We got our first full trailer for that. What'd you
I
think?
think it looks good. I mean, it's pretty much beat for beat. I'd say my only issue with it is I'm a little worried that the main guy might, he has an uphill battle because in animation, like the character is, I don't know, so I don't want to say perfect, but it's really hard to match an energy of something animated. And that's what all the live action Disney things have going against them. But I think the story in itself is strong enough that it'll still be a good movie, but I just still think it'll be hard to pull off the character.
I think the dragons and stuff, the CGI looks good. And I mean, flying around on a dragon, that's always going to be
Hmm.
cool, right? And that's kind of what you get with Avatar, right? They're flying around on basically dragons.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
it doesn't look
you
like
know,
Avatar, but yeah, it's,
no, I'm
yeah, yeah.
not saying that. I'm saying that stuff is always
Mhm.
cool, but the problem is the humans look weird and kind of goofy with their clear looks like they're in cosplay costumes.
Yeah,
Gerard Butler with his big fake,
yeah. I mean, they made them look
beard
like their
and
counterparts in the yeah,
yeah. No, I know all
yeah,
the reasons. It's just it looks a little
yeah, yeah. It looks a
cosplay-y
little
to
hokey because
me.
of it. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it looks like when they're when they're not going to be there, I think is where it's going to really shine. But basically, when they're with the doing the dragons and the flying around and that stuff, and I think as long as this kid can pull off acting with a CGI dragon, which is not going to be there clearly, is that's crucial, right? Um, and I think that first How to Train Your Dragon is so well done that I mean we'll see how it goes. But I'm kind of 50-50 on this right now from the trailer. I'm glad we finally got a trailer. A lot of these, like, we were waiting the Super Bowl. To be honest, the Super Bowl trailers, there wasn't really anything new that we got because they released them before and then they had 30-second spots saying like, "Hey, watch the trailer." Basically, we didn't get anything
hmm
new. Um, and then How to Train Your Dragon, we got something after. So that was kind of a bummer. And like Lilo and Stitch, they had another 30-second, but didn't actually give us a
yeah,
trailer. Still have not seen a trailer, and that movie comes out in 3 months, and no full
yeah.
trailer.
I'm a little scared for that Lilo and Stitch. I'm a little glad I didn't get it at this point now because if there got to be a reason they're not showing it, it's either because they're still working on
Yeah,
it
it's weird.
or they're not very like hyped on it. I don't know that trailer
I'll
that they
say,
showed of him like running around the field or whatever. That looks so bad.
yeah.
That looked really bad.
I thought he
Uh,
looks fine, but
I mean, obviously that was
I
very
just
low budget type of thing, but
my eyebrow is raised
Yeah.
for Lilo and Stitch
Yeah.
right now because I still have not gotten even not like a teaser trailer that's longer than 30 seconds, like not even a minute long, like showing anything, not even showing Hawaii or something, just nothing is weird
Yeah.
to me. Um, and yeah, I didn't pick that movie either, so I'm okay if that
Wonder if I'll
flops a
get
Rooney
it
too,
delayed.
but it won't. Maybe, but I doubt it. They did a Super Bowl thing. They wouldn't have paid for that if
True,
it's not
true,
coming
true.
out.
Just feel like they would have showed
Um,
something.
yeah, it's weird. It's weird. It definitely has my
Yeah.
eyebrow raised for sure. Um, all right, let's talk about the Thunderbolts. Asterisk there. So we got another full trailer here for the Thunderbolts. This was one that they actually said, they actually went, here's the, you know, here's the little thing, go watch it online, and here's an actual full trailer. It wasn't just like, we released this before, and here's,
Yeah.
you know,
They
whatever.
showed off the villain. I
Um,
feel like is really the only bit that was really new, I'd say.
Galactus, we got a short little look at John Malkovich as something. We
Yeah.
don't know for sure what he is. Um, but I mean, I thought this trailer was pretty good.
Yeah. I That's crazy, but this is probably the out of the Marvel movies, this is the one I'm most, I guess, excited for. I don't know. I don't want to say excited, but
I still think this one looks like the best one that I've seen stuff for so far, for this year. And I have that, and I didn't get Fantastic Four in the draft. I have this one, so um, I'm happy that it's looking good. Um, you know, they're definitely working on the ensemble group thing, which I like. I'm hoping it's like a Guardians, and it looks like they're working on trying to make it like that. Has the drama, has the comedy, and has the action. We got a little look at Sentry, not full look, or you don't see
yeah,
his
yeah,
costume or anything. You just see like a cape
yeah,
flowing and silhouette type thing. But yeah, um, I mean, I'm interested. Uh, I'm going to definitely see it. Obviously, that's the kickoff of the summer slot, May, early May. So, I mean, I'm down. So,
yeah,
but I think I was down before. So,
yeah, yeah. I mean, I was like on the fence. I think I was kind of in the same boat as you, but yeah. Now that they've put like some actual like threats into the trailer, now I'm like, okay, let's see how this is gonna go.
yeah, this comes out in less than 3 months, and we've gotten several trailers, and that's coming from coming from Disney.
Yeah,
So, yeah, a little worrisome
yeah,
for others,
yeah,
but that's okay. Um, yeah, I'm down. I'm ready for that. That comes out in a few months. So this is a brand new trailer. This last one we're gonna before we talk about the movie is G20, and this stars Viola Davis. I believe it was an Amazon
yeah. It was
movie,
Amazon. Yeah,
uh, where she's the president and she's going to the G20 summit, where there's a bunch of world leaders come together, and it's in South Africa. There, you got Anthony Starr takes everybody hostage, and he's doing his South African accent
yeah.
there,
Homelander.
uh,
He's gonna drink some milk.
his native accent there.
Yeah,
Yep. Uh, yeah, he's a bad guy and basically kind of diehardy.
very
But you
diehard.
got Viola
Yeah,
Davis.
yeah.
Um, I'm down for this.
Okay,
I thought it looks
that's
pretty good.
looked very
Um,
okay.
I mean, you thought you had things on your top 10 were just because they were action movies. So I mean,
True, but they weren't led by
this
Viola
movie
Davis, so
and the
I
movie
don't know.
this movie and this movie we're going to talk about today better be in your top 10 of the year, because if it's action, it's
I think
worthwhile, I
this
guess.
year has a lot more things going in my favor than last year. If a movie like
Yeah,
this gets
definitely.
into my top 10 this year, it's going to be a bad year for some movies.
Yeah, well, there is a lot of action movies
Yeah.
this year. I mean,
We're reviewing one
yeah,
right now.
we're gonna review one anyway. I thought this movie looked pretty good. I don't know why you're kind of down on it, just because it's Viola Davis, I
Pretty
guess.
much.
I don't know.
And
Oscar winner.
yeah, but she's not an action star, and they're making her an action star. And then, yeah, they're just doing Die Hard, but they're giving her shoes. Like, can't give them shoes. They have to be barefoot.
Yeah. I thought it looked pretty good. I mean, it works for me with the Antony Starr being the bad guy. He's,
I
I think
do
it looks
like
pretty
him as a
fun.
villain, so maybe. I don't know. I'm definitely still on the fence for sure. But you sound like you're ready to watch it. So
I mean, I am. It's coming out in April. It'll be on Amazon Prime. So, I mean, it's not even a theatrical movie. It's not like we have to watch it in the
yeah,
theaters or
we'll
anything. So,
see what's coming out in April. I could easily see this getting pushed out if April's busy.
yeah, we have a whole bunch of different options for that weekend that it comes out already, and this is just another one
Okay.
in the many options. Me and Andrew have a document of things that were topics to talk about, and for that weekend that this movie comes out, I have many
Okay.
choices listed.
So yeah.
So this is just another
Okay.
one to add
So
on
probably
to
get
that
pushed
in those
out then.
many choices. Yeah. So, um, I mean, April. Honestly, this year, I have not had a big problem finding things to talk about. It's just January was a dump as always, but actually March has at least something coming out, and April definitely has stuff coming out. So
Yeah.
we should be good. It's just this beginning of the year has been rough.
Yeah.
Is an understatement. So yeah, I don't know. I'm down. We'll see how this movie is. That's G20. All right, that's all the news and trailers that I got for this week. Thank you so much for watching part of the Daniel and Andrew show. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss a notification of a brand new video. If you don't like looking at our faces, no problem. There's always a full audio version of the podcast wherever you find your podcast. Thanks, and enjoy.